Hello everyone. This is K. Narasimha Rao, Assistant Professor of Mathematics, Government Degree College for Women, Khammam. Today we are going to discuss about the real analysis concept. In this real analysis, we have to discuss about the sequence, limit of a sequence, convergent sequence, divergent sequence. And in mathematics, before going to discuss about the sequence, we have to know the numbers. What is numbers? Here numbers are different types of numbers are there: natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, irrational numbers, real numbers, complex numbers. Now, what is natural numbers? Already we know we are counting many ways. Different types of countings are there. Counting numbers from 1 to 3. Here the natural numbers are starting from 1 to 3. 1, 2, 3 and so on. These are called natural numbers. Natural numbers can be denoted by capital N. And the natural numbers can be added to 0. So if we added to 0 to the natural numbers, those numbers we are called as whole numbers. If we added to the whole numbers to some negative numbers, and total those from negative and positive we are called as integers. The numbers which are including positive and negative including 0 is called the integers. Integers can be denoted by Z. And also these all numbers, natural numbers, whole numbers and integers including rational numbers. Rational numbers consist of the natural numbers, whole numbers and integers. These are called rational numbers. Rational numbers are in the form of P by Q, where Q not equal 0 and P and Q are the integers. And irrational numbers, the numbers in the form of roots, that is called irrational numbers. These all numbers including in real numbers. Real numbers are consisting of the natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, irrational numbers. And total, these are all including the biggest number is complex numbers. Complex numbers consist of the above all numbers. Now we have to discuss about the sequence. So what is sequence? In mathematics, a sequence is a list of objects which have been ordered in a sequential fashion, such that each member either comes before or after every other member. More formally, a sequence is a function with a domain equal to the set of positive integers. A sequence is a function with a domain equal to the set of positive integers. And also a sequence is a function whose domain is the set of the form n belongs to Z, such that n greater than or equal to m. That is, a sequence is a function whose domain is the set of the form n belongs to Z such that n greater than or equal to m. Usually here m starts from m is equal to 1 or 0. A real sequence is a function from the set n belongs to Z such that n greater than or equal to m to r. Here n starts from n is equal to m comma m plus 1 comma and so on to r. Now the sequence is denoted by Sn, and Sn starts from n is equal to m to infinity, that is equal to Sm comma Sm plus 1 comma and so on. If m is equal to 1, we may write it as Sn is equal to Sn n starts from 1 to infinity, or Sn n belongs to capital N. Simply we can explain by using Venn diagram. Here n consists of the 1, 2, 3 so on n, and r consists of the S1, S2, S3 and so on Sm. Now the mapping, suppose n is equal to 1, we get the sequence S1, n is equal to 2, we get the sequence S2, n is equal to 3, we get the sequence S3 and so on, n is equal to small n, we get the sequence Sn. So mapping 1 to S1, 2 to S2, 3 to S3 and so on n to Sn. This is a function from mapping n to r. A sequence is a function whose domain is the set of the form n belongs to n greater. Here the sequence from where to where, n to r. Now we take an example by according to sequence definition. So 1 by n square is a sequence. So 1 by n square is a sequence. Here first term is the sequence of the first term of the sequence S1. S1 is equal to 1 and S2 is equal to 1 by 4 and S3 is equal to 1 by 9 and so on. That is, the sequence is S1, S2, S3 and so on is equal to 1, 1 by 4, comma 1 by 9 and so on. What is the range of this sequence? The range of this sequence is 1, comma 1 by 4, comma 1 by 9, comma 1 by 16 and so on. And also we take the another example, that is an is equal to minus 1 whole power n for n greater than or equal to 0. Here an, what is an? Here an is a sequence, that is an starts from n is equal to 0 to infinity. Here n is equal to 0 to infinity is a sequence. So the values of the set of the values of the sequence can be find like this, that is, suppose n is equal to 1, that is minus 1 whole power n, that is minus 1 whole power 1. N is equal to 0 means minus 1 whole power 0, that is something power 0 is equal to 1, and n is equal to 1 minus 1 whole power 1, that is minus 1, n is equal to minus 1 whole power 2, that is equal to 1 and so on like this. So the set of values of the sequence is 1 minus 1 1 minus 1 so on like this. So what is range? The range of the sequence is minus 1 and 1 only. So now consider, you take the another example. Sn is equal to cos n pi by 3, n belongs to capital N. Now the first term of the sequence Sn is equal to S1. S1 is equal to cos pi by 3, and cos pi by 3 is equal to cos 60. Cos 60, what is the value of cos 60? That is equal to 1 by 2. Now for n is equal to 2, S2 is equal to cos 2 pi by 3, and cos 2 pi by 3 value, that is cos 120. Cos 120 can be written as cos 90 plus 30, that is minus sin 30. Minus sin 30 means minus 1 by 2. And that is also, we take the another value, that is for n is equal to 3, S3 is equal to cos pi is equal to cos 180. Cos 180 means minus 1, that is cos 180 means it is also written as cos 90 plus 90. Cos 90 plus 90, that is second quadrant, cos is negative, that is sin 90. Sin 90 means minus 1. N is equal to 4, S4, that is cos 4 pi by 3, that is value is equal to minus 1 by 2. Similarly we can find out all values of the sequence. So what is sequence? Sn is equal to S1, comma S2, comma S3, comma and so on. That is S1 is equal to cos pi by 3, S2 is equal to cos 2 pi by 3, S3 is equal to cos pi and so on. So the set of values of the sequence is 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2, minus 1, minus 1 by 2, and so on like this. So what is the range? The range of the sequence is minus 1 by 2, minus 1, 1 by 2, 1. Here range is the distinct values of the set of the sequence. So the distinct values is minus 1 by 2, minus 1, 1 by 2, 1 only. Now we take the another example. An is equal to n through n for n belongs to capital N, and the first term is a1 a2, first term is a1, second term is a2, and third term is a3, and so on like this. What is a1? 1. a2 is root 2, a3 is 3 root 3, a4 is 4 root 4, and so on. What is set of values? The set of values are 1, 1.4142, 1.4422, 1.4142, and so on like this. Now consider another sequence Bn. What is Bn? Bn is equal to 1 plus 1 by n whole power n, n belongs to capital N is a sequence, and first term of the sequence, the given sequence is Bn is equal to 1 plus 1 by n whole power n, n belongs to capital N. What is first term? The first term of the sequence is B1. B1 is equal to what? 1 plus 1 by 1 into whole power n, that is 2 power 1. 2 power 1 is equal to what? 2. And B2 is equal to 1 plus 1 by 2 whole power 2, that is 1 plus 1 by 2 means 3 by 2, 3 by 2 whole power 2 means 3 by 2 whole square. And third term is 4 by 3 whole cube, fourth term is 5 by 4 whole power 4, and so on. You can find out like this. Okay, now if we approximate the values to 4 decimal places, the above values can be approximated to 4 decimal places, then we can find out we can write it like this. We can write it as Bn is equal to 2.25, 2.3704, 2.4883, 2.5216, and so on. This is the examples of the sequence. We will do more number of problems by using homework. Now we know the another definition. We have to know the main important definition, that is limit of a sequence. What is the limit of sequence? The limit of a sequence is the real number to which the values of Sn are closer to the large values of n. The limit of sequence is a real number to which the values of Sn are closer to the large values of n. Suppose we take an example, Sn is equal to 1 by n square, where n belongs to capital N. Now we have to find the limit of Sn. The limit of Sn is equal to limit of 1 by n square is equal to 0. How it is possible? If you take the n is equal to 1, 1 by 1, what is 1 by 1 square means 1, limit of 1 that is 1. N is equal to 1 by 2 square, that is 4, 1 by 4, and 1 by 3 square, that is 1 by 9, 1 by 4 square, 1 by 16, and so on like this one. And suppose take the large value of n. For large values of n, that means suppose n tends to infinity. N tends to infinity, 1 by n infinity square. 1 by infinity square, what is the value? 0. That means for large values of n, 1 by n square will become 0. That means the limit of sequence is a real number to which the values of Sn are closer to the large values of n only. For this reason, 1 by n square value is close to the 0 only. Now we take another example. An is equal to 1 plus 1 by n whole power n. Find the limit of an. Now the limit of an is equal to limit of 1 plus 1 by n whole power n is equal to e. E is an irrational number and the value of E is 2.72, and this is a general formula of the limits. And Bn is equal to, we take the another example, Bn is equal to minus 1 whole power n, where n belongs to capital N. Now find the limit of Sn. To find the limit of minus 1 whole power n, here for large values of n or even values of n, limit of minus 1 whole power n will becomes 1. Odd values of n, the limit of minus 1 whole power n will becomes minus 1. So here limit of minus 1 whole power n is 1 when n becomes even, and limit of minus 1 whole power n is equal to minus 1 when n for values of n is odd. Now the convergent sequence, we have to know the another definition, convergent sequence. What is the convergent sequence? If a sequence Sn has a finite limit, then we say that Sn converges to L. If any sequence has a limit L is a finite, then we say that Sn converges to L. Otherwise, we can say in another way we can define the convergent sequence definition. A sequence Sn of real numbers is said to be a convergent sequence, convergence to a real number L, if for each epsilon greater than 0 there exists a number capital N such that n greater than capital N, it implies mod Sn minus L less than epsilon. If Sn converges to L, we may write it as Sn tends to L, or limit n tends to infinity, Sn is equal to L. And what is convergent sequence? A sequence has finite limit, then it is convergent. What about if it is a sequence has not finite limit, then that sequence has divergent sequence. What is definition? The divergent sequence, a sequence is said to be a divergent sequence if it does not have a finite limit. If it has finite limit, then the sequence is called convergent sequence. If it has no finite limit, the sequence has no finite limit, then that sequence has divergent sequence. We discuss these about the examples of convergent and divergent sequence in later class. So we are closing today for this session.